all my weebs, geeks, and LGBTQIA peeps! Welcome back to my channel. It's been a little bit. It's been a tiny little bit. I finally done it. I figured out what I wanted to call you guys. Because for Mayday, you guys are a traveler, right? That's what she uses. And then for Yagami Yato, it's been a while. I haven't actually watched one of her videos in like forever. I should watch them, but I just haven't. What's wrong with me? But I believe she used to call, like, Bakugo used to call you guys Teddy Bear, and Kirishima was like Sunshine Smiley Nugget or something, and I really liked it. It was so cute. So for me, I think I'm gonna go with my favorite word is dreamer. I want to call you guys my dreamers because I know you guys be going to bed and trying to sneak into your fictional world with your fictional lover, and I do it too, so no shame. It's all game up in here, and I hope you guys like it. If you don't, just tell me, and I'll try to think of something else if it's not working. But yeah, I'm really feeling dreamer. You guys are my dreamers. It just works, I feel. Hopefully you guys like it. This video, we are here today with a blank all over me, one of the best series on this channel, and it's by the wonderful, fantastic Wait I'm Coming To. So make sure to go and support them because they are amazing and so talented. I have not read a single piece of their work that I have not liked. It is just so good. They either leave you in tears or on the floor laughing and dying at the same time. That's just how it is, you know? There's no in between. Or I guess the in between is just you dying of fluff. It's like, oh, it's so cute, you know? I hope you guys enjoyed. The link to this fanfiction will be in the description. The link to this fanfiction will be in the description below, as well as the music. And if there are any sound effects in the video, you can also find those in the description. So, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into this, and see you at the end of the video, guys. Oh, and remember, I suck at a British accent. I can't do it. It's just, I can't. So sorry if it sucks. I am trying my best. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Hey, I'm Andrew Garfield. Tom smiled at the camera. And I'm Emma Stone. You blew a kiss at it. And this is a weird autocomplete interview, Tom finished. It's wired, you giggled at his mistake. What's weird? Tom asked you. Nothing's weird. The channel is wired, you corrected. You said weird. My apologies, Tom said to the camera, and he rested his hand on your knee. This is a wired autocomplete interview. Dyslexic king, you praised, and Tom laughed. I like how these videos gradually get more and more chaotic as we make them. He smiled at the thought of the other stupid videos you'd done together. I can't wait to be 80 and playing with puppies over at BuzzFeed, you joked. You and me both, darling. Tom leaned in and kissed you. Should we start with mine or yours? He asked. He picked up the boards of questions. I'd like to save the best for last. So you first. You quipped, and Tom gave the camera a blank stare. Isn't she sweet? Tom said sarcastically. You picked up the first board and peeled off the first strip of paper. Who is Tom Holland? Tom read off the board. I bet my mom was the one to Google that when I told her we were dating, he said, and Tom laughed. My mom probably Googles, who does Tom Holland think he is when I'm acting up, Tom added. Oh my god. You covered your mouth with your hands. Have I ever told you what your mom and I call you when you're acting up? No. What? Tom inquired. No, I can't. You shook your head. It's our secret. What? You have to tell me. Tom shook your arm like a kid. Please. Fine, you sighed. We call you Bitchy Elliot. What? Tom screamed, and you bent over laughing. What? You wanted to know, you reminded him. Bitchy Elliot. That's not even clever, he scoffed. It's clever, you disagreed. Tom picked up the board and dramatically ripped off a strip of paper. Who is Tom Holland's Civil War? You read amidst your giggles. Like, who do I play? Tom asked the camera. No, silly. They're asking if you were on the north side or south side of the American Civil War. You replied as if it were obvious. Oh, well, I'm from Southwest, Tom began. The South was the racist side. You interrupted. North, Tom said definitively. I knew you didn't know enough about American history to answer that question. You laughed as you peeled the next strip off. Who is Tom Holland girlfriend? Tom read off the board. Whoever she is, I bet she loves proper grammar. You poke fun at the phrasing. Elle almost canceled our first date because I texted her and used the wrong form of your, Tom told the camera. I think I was being completely reasonable, you defended. Were you? Tom squinted at you. Yes, you answered and brushed his hair back. Next question. Where did Tom Holland college? Tom asked as he peeled the strip off. Oh God, where did Tom Holland college? You asked in sarcastic amazement. I didn't college, Tom answered, and I don't think whoever asked this question did either. Where did Tom Holland meet Elle? You asked as you revealed the next question. We met on BBC Radio 1 when we did the Plank All Over Me challenge. Tom replied with a smile. And I haven't been able to get rid of him since, he said sadly. Tom rolled his eyes and peeled off the next question. Shut up, he teased. You love me. Most days, you agreed. Is Tom Holland in the MCU? Tom read off the board. He is, you said excitedly. I actually almost left the MCU when the Sony Disney thing was going on because I didn't want to be in it if Tom wasn't. She was 2 seconds away from not renewing her contract for Venom 2. So you have me to thank for it happening, Tom boasted. Or we have the cast and crew to thank, you suggested. Or me. Tom shrugged and revealed the next question. Is Tom Holland taller than Elle? You could ask, is Tom Holland taller than? And no matter who you fill in the blank with, the answer would be no, you stated. Ha ha, Tom said sarcastically. Read the next question. Anything for you, shorty? You laced your fingers through his and kissed the back of his hand. Is Tom Holland engaged? You smirked a little when you read the question. Engagement rumors had been off the charts lately, and you and Tom decided to be vague. I don't know, is he? Tom looked at the camera and tilted his head. Like, engaged to a girl or engaged in combat? You stroked your chin. Well, he's definitely not engaged in combat. Tom confirmed and whipped his brow. So he is engaged to a girl. You kept up the act. I can't tell. He's very mysterious and very handsome, he added. I wouldn't go that far, but he is pretty private about his personal life. I wish I could ask him. You leaned your chin on your hand and sighed. I heard he's pretty difficult to get a hold of, Tom said sadly. Yeah, maybe someone should give him a ring, see if he'll answer. You looked at the camera and shrugged. Tom peeled off the next question and dropped the paper onto the floor. Is Tom Holland British? He read. He's Australian, you answered confidently as you revealed the next question. Does Tom Holland drive? He read off the board. No, he usually winds up his ears and flies off, he said to the camera with a straight face. They flutter like butterfly wings, and that's how we get around. I think I know the answer to is Tom Holland engaged now, Tom mumbled. What's the answer? You asked him. No, he told you before breaking into laughter. You cupped his face and kissed him swiftly as an apology. Was that your last one? You asked when you noticed the lack of boards. Oh, I guess it was. Tom looked around. Your turn. Who is Elle MCU? You read. I play Iron Man. She plays Iron Man very well, Tom added as he peeled off the next question. Is Elle pregnant? Wow, second question. Do I look pregnant? You sassed the camera. Is Elle engaged? Tom read the next one. Nope, just pregnant, you nodded. Is Elle married? Tom revealed the following question. Married to the money! You answered and Tom chuckled. Is Elle Tom Holland's girlfriend? Tom smiled as he read the next one. Depends on who you ask, you shrugged. No, always, Tom said, a little offended. Depends, you shrug again. Depends on what? Who would say no? Tom questioned you. Me, if a cute boy asked. You joked. He made a face and you laughed before kissing him. Is Elle engaged to Tom Holland? Tom read the next one. I'm engaged in this conversation with Tom Holland, you replied. Why does everyone keep asking if we're engaged? Tom asked with fake curiosity. Because we are, you deadpanned. Oh, right. Tom matched your seriousness before you both burst into laughter. They're probably asking because of the prank interview we did with Connor and Josh. You reminded him. We did say we were engaged, Tom said. But we talked about marriage, you countered. Guys, we are not engaged, Tom said to the camera. But Tom is pregnant. You pointed at the camera. Tom laughed before peeling off the next question. Did Elle win the plank challenge? He read. I don't even remember. You started. I won, Tom stated. I hold the record. Well, there you have it, you laughed. Did Elle... He started to read the next one. Ryan Reynolds! You cut him off. Oh, okay. Tom nodded as he peeled the next one. Does Elle have a boyfriend? See the answer above. You smiled at the camera. This is a video. There is no above answer. Tom sassed. And your boyfriend is not Ryan Reynolds. He added quietly. Don't remind me. You sighed sadly. Tom made a mock hurt face and pouted. Oh, you laughed. I love you. You pulled him close to you and covered his face in kisses. Okay, I love you too. Tom kissed your cheek. There's one more. Does Elle John Mulaney? I genuinely do not know how to answer that question, you said after a few minutes of silence. I genuinely don't know if that is a question, Tom added. I think that's a great way to end the interview. You laughed. Thanks, John Mulaney. Thank you for watching our autocomplete interview. Tom grinned. I'm Tom Holland. And I'm engaged to Tom Holland, you finally confirmed as you held up your hand with the ring. Goodbye!